So we found out that. Oh shit, my bad.
No, you're good. Sorry, go ahead.
We found out that YouTube took down some of the videos.
Yeah, we back and we figuring out that some of our videos were taken down. What's up? What's up with that? What's up with that? What do you think that? Why do you think that is?
Honestly, I don't even know what we did. We got no notifications. We got no. Hey, you did this, that. No, it was just it got dino snapped.
Yeah.
It got it was as if like the people in the Marvel universe. Imagine you were just in fucking just us regularly. We're just fucking in class and randomly fucking the teacher just
We're fucking
turned into dust. No, imagine that. Imagine taking a test
Bruh.
and then no, dude. Imagine
Just
being
saying
high
you
at
just
school.
go.
Imagine being high at school, and the nigga just kicked back to the chair.
You're like, bro, what's the answer first? No talking and just look to your right and just.
Faded, bro, and your homie just got dusted in front of you. I'm like, what the fuck are in these cookies? Imagine that. Dude, I've thought of this so many times.
Imagine 5 years later, they coming back.
And they're wait, and they were still that same age, right? They were still that same age.
They come back in that same age, the same exact spot. You gone. You a whole other perfect person in a whole other life, and they coming back in class.
Okay, wait. Would you really be mad though? Well, okay, wait. Because there's a lot of pros and cons about this whole situation.
If you're on both sides, yes.
Because either those kids in the Spider-Man. Wait, just take this one. My bad. We're getting better at this. If you were still on Earth and you didn't get dusted, I mean, you're already done with school, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yet, those people were just still stuck at school.
And they're stuck having to figure out where they pick up.
Would you be mad if you skipped if 5 years, if you were to skip forward in 5 years, but you weren't if you didn't age, would you be mad? You just missed 5 years. You just skipped it. You're like, fuck it.
You're 5 years younger than everyone that you used to be around.
I'd look kind of be pissed, yeah.
I'd be upset too. But I mean, I don't know. I think I'd be more upset if I was the dusted.
How did it feel for them to get dusted? Does it explain?
I'd like to know if Spider-Man felt anything.
Oh, he said it. He did, right? Wait, what did he say to Doctor Strange? He was just like, 1 second, it was this, and then now we're here.
He's like, I don't feel too well or something like that.
Oh, not like that, but when he came back. When he was trying to explain how it was being dusted.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
It was like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, well, I mean, for Spider-Man, it probably felt like that. But for them in the quantum realm, I guess you could say, or
where they got dusted.
Hours. Yeah.
No, or they
That's
got.
only Ant-Man.
That's only for the people that got dusted.
Oh yeah, I guess for them it felt like a blink of an eye then.
That'd be crazy if you got dusted.
Yeah.
And you just come back a second later and just 5 years passed and you're just everything's all fucked.
I'd be like,
Strange-
y'all niggas lying to me. Where the proof? Where the fuck is the proof? I wouldn't believe anything.
Like Spidey said, he's like, Doctor Strange was like, it's been 5 years, bro. I'd be like, it's been how many? I'd be like, what?
Doctor Strange knows the script.
Wait. Why doesn't Ned and Zendaya look older than fucking Peter? Then were they snaps too?
I must say yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Is that plot armor? Statistically, he said 50%, but 3 people. I mean, we just only saw
I mean, they technically died.
What if one of them lived? They should have just let Zendaya live, honestly. And
Kill
then,
Ned.
no. They should have just let her stay on Earth and not get snapped away. And then she would have been 5 years older than everyone, and then he'd be like, oh man, she's too old, MJ. And then they go and get, what's the other girl's name? Gwen.
Yeah.
She got,
Or MJ. You thinking
Bring her back?
Blondie or redhead?
The blondie.
Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
I MGK first off.
What's going on with MGK?
Oh man, is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
What's going on with MGK? You said?
So, if you didn't hear him, explain to the crowd on what's going on.
With him and his girl?
Yeah, was his girl.
Thanks.
Yeah, he fumbled the bag basically.
Yes. But how?
How do you cheat on Megan Fox? First of all, like he cheated on her for real. Oh, I think it was some girl on his band, the guitarist. I think so.
Bro, I'm sorry, but just anyone why are you cheating on Megan Fox? Who's cheating on Megan Fox, bro?
I don't think he watched Transformers. I don't think
He wasn't paying attention in bed.
I don't think.
Nah, but
Pause. Put a needle on this real quick. Why do Transformers always just seem to find like
Michael Bay. That's just Michael Bay.
Michael Bay knew he knew what he was doing for the kids our age at that time. He was just like, I'm gonna show him fucking trucks and shit. Like I'm gonna show him dope ass stuff, but yet I'm gonna slide in some Megan Fox, dude.
Some girl trying to run for her life while parts of her clothes are getting torn off and she's running from an explosion.
Dude,
And
and
you're
then
just all,
Megan
oh my
Fox.
God.
She was in two of them, right? She was in two, and then they got that random
Three
girl.
of
In the,
them. And then the fourth one, yeah.
they got
No,
like
no,
that.
no, you're right.
She's in
Two,
two, and then the third one, there's like a random Russian girl.
It's,
She's Russian. She was foreign. She
it's
was from somewhere else.
Wait, do you not know why though? Megan Fox, like, I guess I can't remember exactly what, but at the time she was talking shit about Michael Bay. Megan Fox was talking shit about Michael Bay, and so that's what he did. He just outright was like, I'll just find another pretty girl to fill his part. Yeah. And as you can see, it was just that's why like that Transformer movie's feels a little weird.
How do you think what's his name? What's the
Shia LaBeouf?
Shia? How do you think he felt when he read the script and he was just like, "Who the fuck? Wait, nah." Wait.
He should have. I mean, I think they were dating or a thing at the time, like while their movies were going on. So he should have told her, like, no, don't.
He's an underrated actor.
Oh, bro, I love Shia LaBeouf.
Him and
He
Holes.
killed like 2007.
He killed my childhood. Not like that, but like he was a cornerstone. He was a cornerstone.
He was
He was a crucial piece.
yes.
He was a crucial piece.
Yeah.
Him and Holes.
Bro, I loved Holes. Remember that one, Disturbia?
I think so.
Bro, I love that one. Dude, we'll watch that one like after the podcast, bro. It was one where he ended up in house. I won't try to spoil it, but he ended up in house arrest.
Oh, okay.
And so he started spying on his neighbor, who's a hot chick.
Mhm.
But then he started spying on another neighbor that's up to some shady stuff. That's actually freaking crazy. That
yes.
it's an insane twist. It's like it goes.
I remember this.
It's kind of crazy, but yeah, bro, I like that movie a lot.
Mm.
And then there was another movie. I think it was Transformers that like there was 3 movies all in the same year that like killed it.
They fucked up by it. What's his name?
Mark Wahlberg.
When he was in that, like,
He's not a bad actor, but
he just wasn't.
when you try to him replacing like.
And there were
Shia
already 3
LaBeouf?
movies in. There were already 3
Yes.
movies in, and then they supposedly killed him off. Did you see that? He supposedly died in the universe in the timeline. You saw that? Yeah, I guess supposedly like he got ambushed, and it's like said throughout the movie.
When Optimus comes back to life, like when
They were jumped.
Mark Wahlberg's character discovers him. He like comes back. He says, he's all sound, take cover, something like that. It's like so muffled, but people like edit like
Oh.
you can hear him say like Sam, take cover, we're under attack.
Yeah.
And I think even in the movie he was like, who's Sam? But that question never get answered because who's got time for simple questions like that we want to know.
They don't want to answer the questions
No.
we want. They just add more. Dude, they fucked up Chicago though in that movie. They fucked that shit
Yeah.
up, dude.
Bro, the girl's boyfriend in that, remember?
Dude.
He was like the first kill in the movie, I think.
Dude, they mocked niggas in that movie. Like,
Bro, I thought that trap was like, wow, watch them escape it like, without like dying. And
I
the
remember-
boyfriend dies. I was like,
I remember the first time I watched it, like my mom and I, we went to like Redbox. This is when Redbox was the fucking move, bro. That dude,
Redbox
shout
was
out to
elite.
Redbox,
Games too and shit.
dude. I never like got
We
the
never-
games.
yeah, we
I never. I wasn't allowed to get the games because my mom knew better. She was just like, "He's not gonna return this shit."
My
Like,
parents were like, you're gonna forget, and you're gonna run us up a bill.
but
Yep.
what about Redbox? Oh, Transformers 3, dude. I remember like that was the first time I realized some movies just don't give a fuck about background characters. Like they'll kill them all off, bro. Like
No, fuck you.
niggas get vaporized and blow up.
That's
There's a scene. There's a scene where like Sam gets the watch on his hand, and it like, you remember that? Whenever he can't.
Oh, yes.
It's like a spy. What's it? Decepticon.
Yeah.
It's a wristwatch, and then every time he would like try to indicate that yo, I got a Decepticon on my wrist, like it would just pinch a nerve and just like fuck with them.
Yeah. Oh,
That movie's tough. That's top 20 childhood movie for me.
bro, that third one.
Ranking like
with
low.
the chick- you know,
Ranking like low though. Ranking real low.
But what's his name? Ken Jeong in like the third one though. I think he was funny in that movie. Like, oh, bro, until like they made him just kill himself.
What isn't he funny? Like what does he not just like
That's
just
that's true. He's just an underrated actor, bro. I love that he calls his wife a hoe, but that's like her name or like her last name or something. He's all, "What up, hoe?" He's all, "Everyone, shut up. That's her name."
Oh man. Oh, Megan Fox being cheated on. Yes.
Oh.
Dude. My bad. My bad. Dude, just what was he? Dude,
There's a lot of questions, but the ultimate one's just why.
that's on.
I don't know, honestly.
Would you cheat on Megan Fox?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I mean, like, what? Why? What? Like, have you seen her?
Yeah.
Like, would you cheat on her?
No. Would you?
I said no. Why wouldn't you?
Because at the end of the day, I'm just. I don't even know. Like it's just.
Not an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. Like, yes, like. I don't know. Would you cheat on her?
Of course. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
Nah. Nah. For
It's like a stat: 1 out of 3 men will cheat on Megan Fox.
1 out of 3 men is just like, well,
Did you ever believe like those commercials? It was just like trying to get you to buy like a prescription, and it was like 2 out of 8 guys would like suffer through this fucking chronic disease, and I was like, I'm kind of fucked in the future. Like,
if you have chronic pain, elbow pain, chest pain,
and that's when your
chronic
chest starts
nosebleeding,
hurting too. Like
diarrhea,
that, dude.
nosebleeding, and it's like headache pains, and dude, it's like
Dude,
have
my
all
chest
these-
has been hurting kind of lately too. I'm not gonna lie with you,
Bro,
like,
it just lists all these symptoms, and you're like, shit.
like, and you only listen when you're sick. Like, you only listen to what they say when you're sick. That's what makes it like
I'll never get sick.
you gonna have to knock on wood, my boy.
I'll never get sick.
And then it's like, so take, you know, Siriturus and or whatever. It's like a
It's always like shit you couldn't pronounce. It was like
Yes.
as if they got like
exotic.
almost like monkeys just slammed on a keyboard and they're like, all right, that's what we're coming up with.
Yep.
Would you say you're a healthy person?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not, but like should give myself like more credit for. Like I'm actually not like as unhealthy.
As in which way?
Like I don't know. I feel like I my bad times or like there'll be times where I just like start buying myself breakfast in the morning at like McDonald's, Blake's, or like place or like during lunch like at work, just like
Mhm.
getting like blowing money when I don't need to, just like when I could be eating like the good food that they make there or the
Mm.
healthier food.
Healthy.
So
What's your favorite healthy food?
my favorite healthy food?
Yeah.
Like a vegetable, or like what do you mean food? Like vegetable?
Yeah.
I think overall like potato. So versatile.
Is that healthy though?
Potato.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends.
I mean, my dad accidentally grew a potato in our backyard once. He just knew that like
What?
dead plants, like if you put it in like sand, it would help fertilize the our dirt to help grow stuff. Eventually, homeboy just started growing not a tomato, but he grew a potato. Yeah, dude, we started growing potatoes in the backyard.
Mhm.
We made French fries with it. It was like dope. But yeah, I would say potato.
Was it me? Only me, but like after Plants vs Zombies, I've never been able to look at gardens the same. Every time, like every
I don't look at
time.
sunflowers the same. I just like figure out I'm just like.
I don't look at potatoes the same. Every time I see a potato, like I just see a smiley face with a little fucking bomb on its head, a little indicator. I'm like, damn.
When I see like big giant rocks like that are like oval shape, I think of like those giant peanuts
The peanuts, yes.
or like pistachios.
The walnuts, like the shield ones. The walnut.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Would you say you're a healthy person, Fuego?
Not really. No, kinda.
What's your
Not really. No, kinda.
Like I don't eat healthy. Like I don't eat healthy, but like I'm still kind of in shape, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
facts? Like yeah,
Okay.
like all I eat is fast food. Not gonna lie, I don't really eat healthy, so I'm like, but I'm still in shape.
how about you? What's your guys' favorite vegetable?
Best vegetable.
Because I would say like I don't know, I like asparagus and like broccoli, Brussels sprouts.
Steamed broccoli is good.
Corn.
Broccoli, cheese
Corn.
broccoli. steamed
Corn
broccoli.
goes hard.
Corn
Um,
on the cob. Like,
I like cucumber with like tahini.
dude, cucumber and lime salt, which is not healthy, but
I like carrots and ranch.
carrots.
Carrots
yeah,
and
fine.
ranch go hard.
Yeah.
Celery and ranch. Why do
I don't know,
people
I
hate
like-
Celery?
Because of the strings I get caught in your teeth. That's just
That-
Yeah, that's the
There's just like
downfall.
that.
But like but there's food.
It's good, like it's good,
The
but like I don't
texture's a
like the
little
I don't
off.
like the strings.
The texture's a little off, the flavor's a little off, and then there's these little weird strings that leave like staying like your mouth, and the aftertaste is like.
That's how I feel about peanut butter. I hate peanut
like,
butter.
Like, bro, like just chop it up
I'm
and
like,
put it in
peanut
a
butter
soup.
and celery kind of go hard.
I hate
Bro.
peanut butter.
Bro, peanut butter and celery, yes, no, that's good. Or raisins on a log. Or bro, just chop it up and put it in a soup. Or ants on a log, whatever. Bro, chop it up and put it in a soup, bro.
Isn't that like Canadian raisins on?
Something like that. I don't know.
I remember my second grade teacher was Canadian.
I saw it like in a show or a movie getting made for like a little kid for snack once, and I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, my dad looked at me. He's like, "You've never had ants on a log?" And I was like, "What? What are you? What?" And he's like, "You've never had peanut butter celery with raisins in it?" I'm like, "Have you guys ever made that for me?" And then he's like, "No." He's like, "I don't think so." And I'm like, "There's your answer." And he's like, "What?"
Nutella or peanut butter?
Extra. crunchy
I'm
peanut
not
butter.
the Nutella type of guy.
I like Nutella. I like it, but peanut butter. I think extra crunchy peanut butter is, in my opinion, way better.
You're right. You're right. I still like Nutella though.
Yes. I think it go hard.
I'm just the jelly type of guy.
Oh. You're like Denji.
What kind of jelly? Your traditional grape?
What's the best kind of jelly?
I like all the jellies. I'm not going to cap with you.
What's your go-to? Like if you had to choose. Like.
I like grape jelly. Grape jelly go hard.
Yeah.
That's
That's
too
the
basic.
best one.
Best meal ever if you're just...
That's the best. Oh my bad.
I know I said I hate peanut butter, but
PB&J.
best underrated snack is if you get 2 Eggo waffles and make a peanut butter jelly Eggo what? Put a little bit of syrup. I might put you on to something real quick. Pause the episode. Do what you gotta do. Go get some Eggo waffles. Put them in the toaster. Make a peanut butter jelly Eggo syrup sandwich. You can thank me later.
You're doing something dangerous right now.
I'm doing something right now.
That's
Dude.
dangerous for me.
I have all the ingredients for that. I might do that.
Pause and
But-
let's just go get one real quick.
Dude, maybe.
It's too late. It's It's too late.
Dude, grapes too basic.
It's too late.
Nah.
Man. How the What the Oh.
Yeah, we back in biz.
And
We back in biz.
And we
Oh.
back. And we back.
Oh, one of the mics are not recording. Or one of the mics not recording.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Now we're back. So we did make the sandwich. Now, mind you, it's a bit kind of cold because we took forever, to be honest with you. It's all good, though.
Oh. How's it?
Ooh. Oh, wait, what are you thinking? Oh, a little smile there. Oh.
That's pretty bussin'. That's pretty
This is dangerous.
that's pretty immaculate. That's pretty dangerous. It's not even. Oh,
That's
no,
dangerous.
It's not even cooked all the way, but it's still like pretty fire.
Yes,
That's
just
nice.
gas. I'm about to buy some Eggo waffles when I go to the store now.
I gotta finish this real quick.
Say it in the mic.
Give it a full.
Give it a try.
What do you rate that? What do you rate that out of 10?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Even though it was cold, the bottom piece was still crunchy.
The top was nice and chewy. It's cold though.
Yeah, but you know what? Try it. Like I said, just go back how I said how to make it. Just, yeah. What did you rate it out of 10?
It would be 10 out of 10. Normally, if it was hot and both sides were crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
But since both sides were not that both equally crunchy, I give it like an 8 out of 10.
Okay. What should we call it? What should I call it?
I don't know. It's got syrup, jelly,
Jelly.
peanut butter.
SJB. Syrup, jelly, peanut butter, Eggo sandwich.
If you switch to those letters,
It just kept going. I don't know. Call it what you want.
just call it a sandwich.
Just know it's bussin'.
The-
Just know
the-
it's bussin'.
The sandwich.
Sandwich. Call it the sandwich. I'm gonna call it the sandwich. SAMMICH. The sandwich. DASAMM.
This might sound stupid, but add some bacon to that shit.
No. I'm not.
On the side though, because it's sweet. That on the side.
No, but in it, that savory, like with the bacon, with all that sweetness, like think about that. Think about that.
Dude, I don't. Would you keep the syrup?
With like a slice of cheese, maybe. Okay. No, not cheese. Just bacon. Nah, I'm trying to think, but nah, just bacon, just bacon.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Nah, just bacon.
Throw a fucking cheeseburger in there.
Nah, just bacon.
He's gonna throw some bacon, egg, and cheese.
With bacon and cheese with them chips.
Shout out to the boy.
Should we tell him about what Chris did outside?
What you like about, man? Oh man.
Nothing.
Alright. Well, I got some topics. Oh, let me use the
Pepsi versus Coke.
Coke.
I'm not a soda drinker,
Pepsi.
but you just it's a seasonal thing. I like Coke over the winter, but warmer weather, I'd rather drink Pepsi. I think, yeah. I don't like drinking like Coke in the summertime. I feel like that's like makes you feel weird.
I don't know. Coke just doesn't have a good taste. Like Pepsi just tastes better.
Pepsi tastes flat.
Not really.
Pepsi is, in my opinion, just not like flat, but just like just a lighter version, like a Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's cherry, cherry Pepsi. But Pepsi, like, I'm not saying like Pepsi is bad though. Like, it's so sweet. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't feel like it has that punch that like Coke can bring. That Coke brings.
We don't get sponsored. We can't show that. Yeah, cover that. Even though we're talking about them, cover that.
Pepsi.
They already take down the videos.
Yep,
They already take down the videos.
You tried Pepsi too.
You tried the.
It's sweet. It has nice little crisp, nice little taste. But
Ooh.
See? Talk to him.
Ooh. That's not really Pepsi in there. There's a little bit of something else. Tell me what's in there. No, I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding.
pass on the mic. I'm gonna make my drink.
I ain't gonna make his drink.
Oh shit.
Oh man, this is turning into a war.
It's just Pepsi. Don't worry. It's just Pepsi.
I'm standing in between.
You chilling?
Alright. So, I've just been scrolling on TikTok, and if I just see something funny or a funny conversation that makes me laugh, I just write down in my notes, right?
All right. What's the topic?
One of the funniest ones I saw.
All right.
Top of the list. Have you ever been catfished? So, like, you saw someone, and then you're like, oh, let me go holler, and then as soon as, like, just, you got to see the real person. It wasn't what you thought it was.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain your story?
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Alright, fine, go.
Let's redirect this question to Eli or
I'll
Chris.
tell you my story if you tell me yours.
Oh, he got a story too.
Shit. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Mine wasn't
Oh.
anything like.
I'm not. Damn it. You're gonna make me feel bad now.
I have one
okay,
too,
okay.
so
Well,
I got a story too. I thought it was gonna be funny.
Well, mine isn't anything like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was like. It was like. Not too far in, like. Say like half a year like in when I was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like still careful, but like. I don't know. It was like these two girls had added me on Snapchat, and then one of them was like just texted me like, hey, how old do you, like, hey, quick question, or hey, so it was like something like, hey, I have a weird quick question or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, hey,
How old
what
were you?
is it? Yeah, and it was.
Wait, how old were you?
I was like 18,
Okay.
and so she asked how old was I, and I was like 18, and she's like, how old do you think I am? And she like sent me pictures, and I was like, I don't know, like I was like 18, and she's like, no, I'm like 15, and I was like, oh, I was like, nice, and she was like, do you think I'm pretty? And I was like, I didn't think you were 15 or whatever. And then her sister like tried to attack me, and I was like, what were you saying about my sister? I was like, all I kept saying was I didn't think she looked like 15, and she was just like, oh, okay. And then they both like blocked me, and I was like, what was that
Wow.
about? I think they were trying so hard to like
Put you on like Catch a
Yes.
Predator.
yes.
They're trying to expose you.
Yes.
You have haters.
Bro, back
You got
back when
haters?
I was 18.
Back
yeah.
when you're haters. Who was hating on you and
Bro,
why?
I don't know. Two little teenage girls. I don't know.
Okay. I see your story. What you got up in
It
here?
was one of those
Oh,
times
wait.
I was like gaming late at night. It was like 11 o'clock, and I was like,
Was it
like,
just
bro, I was
all
like-
like one night thing, or was it just like
yeah,
wow?
It
It
just
was just
happened,
like a
like-
filler episode.
yeah. It was
It
weird.
was a
just
filler
like,
episode of life.
Like it happened, say at like 10, and it like continued no later past like 12.
Mm.
So I was like, what the fuck? That's what I was like in my head. I was like, it was a sleepover type thing, or like just two sisters trying to.
They're just like, all right, we're just gonna add some random people on our suggested, and we're just gonna pull some fuck shit on them. All right, his name is Darren X03. You got him? Oh, he's gonna see that we added him by search, and he's gonna definitely add us right away. And then they're trying to just pull some fuck shit, or if it's just some guy is just trying to fucking get some content too, then I don't know.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I don't know. But what about you, Fuego? What you got?
That's why I said mine was
My story? All right. Oh man, okay. Let me tell you a story. This was my sophomore year of high school, right? So, I was just chilling at the casa, per usual. Why is it always just me chilling at the casa? When my stories start, it's always me just chilling at the casa.
I mean, when is it not? Just you just chilling.
And it's always when I'm chilling at the casa. I'm always out. But when I'm chilling at the casa, some fuck shit always happens, bro.
No wonder you don't like to be home.
And this is why I'm here. That's why I'm here for you guys. So some fuck shit doesn't happen to you guys. It's because I love you guys. I love him. Do I love him? I love him. I love him. Do you love him?
I love
All right.
I love
Then
you
you're gonna love this story. All right. Anyway, so I'm chilling out the costume, right? And then on Instagram, you know, so and so adds you, or so and so wants to follow you, and this was like when I had my account private. So I was like, let me see who this is. So they had like one picture. You swipe, and you're like, oh, okay, I accept, right? So they're following me, and then like a couple minutes later, Blink got a notification, you know, hey, and I was like, oh, hey, like, so now we're having conversation. What school do you go to? Hey, I go to Volcano. She went to Rio Rancho, and I was like, oh, okay. And so some time going, and then she just swipes up on my story when I post like a picture, and I'm like, oh, okay, right. So eventually she was like, hey, we should totally hang out sometime. And I was like, okay, bet. What'd you try to do? Me with sophomore year not knowing how to really talk. What you trying to do? Anyway, as almost every young high school couple would do, why not just go to the mall? So what did I do? I went to the mall. We went to the mall. And we go to the mall. And she's like, oh, I'm here at the cafeteria. So the picture she had showed me what she was, I was like, okay, I'm picturing this person with this kind of hair, this kind of face, this kind of this, right? And I'm like, oh, like what? Okay, I'm here by the Burger King, so I'm like looking at the stands and I'm like, I don't see you, so I sit down at the seat. And she's like, oh, okay, I see you. And when I tell you, I thought like some fucking stranger was gonna fucking attack me when they sat down. Okay, that's rude. That's very rude. It was a girl, and she sat down, and I was just like, "Hey, you're so and so." She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh, what's up? Like, nice to meet you, bro."
Nah, like she was in the pictures.
No, what in the pictures, bro? She even had her hair a different color. Like, dude, it was like, I'm not dissing anyone with cherry pink hair, but it's just not my lingo. Like, she had cherry pink hair and she had dark hair in the picture, like what she was showing me in, and just cake face, and you could tell like it was very caked up. I'm not, me personally, I hate makeup. I'm not gonna say I dislike makeup. I would rather my girlfriend or wife not just like on the makeup spectrum use like 10 to like less, like 10% max makeup on your face. Like I can understand, you know, acne, you're like, you know, you get pimples like life.
Yeah.
But like don't,
Unless it's for like an occasion.
and it was very much an L. And this one makes it funnier. So after that she was like, oh, like I had so much fun, we should definitely do this again. Yeah, blah blah blah, you know. Bro, I ghosted her. I didn't say anything. Bro. Eventually some years passed, right? A year or two passed.
Yeah.
So I'm working at work. And my boss comes and he goes, hey, I want you to train the new girl.
Oh no.
I swear to God, I could put this on my life, bro. When I saw her walk up, I made eye contact with her, and like when you know someone, but you're like, fuck, I don't want you to know that I know you, so I'm gonna pretend like I don't know you.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
I was like, oh hi, like nice to meet you, like I'm Chris, like nice to blah, blah.
You like try to forget him.
Bro.
She recognize you?
She knew who I was. I tried to play it so hard, like I didn't know who she was, cause my girlfriend at the time worked at the same job as me too, so like, fuck.
Did she know? Like,
Nope, I never said shit. I kept that to me.
No, but like, you didn't tell her about like the girl like hitting you up or like.
Nope. I kept that shit to me.
And did you tell her about at
Nope.
the time?
I kept everything to me.
Like you should.
Nice.
Sometimes, no, actually, that's horrible advice. I was like, sometimes keep that shit to yourself, but that's horrible advice. I don't take that advice from me.
You gotta put your glasses on.
You just.
You're not the one
How about you, bro? I hope that was a funny story. What about you? You got a funny catfish story?
Mine's kind of similar to yours.
Oh.
So mine like is kind of similar to Chris's in the way that like we met on Instagram, same way kind of, and she kind of just looked different in the pictures than she did in real life. Yep, always Instagram. And we didn't go to the mall. What had happened was we had lived like kind of like down the street from each other, like by like the same park, and so it was like freshman year, and so we had like agreed to like meet up at this park and like hang out and stuff, and then so she got there first, and so like I rode my bike there, and I'm just like riding by, and then
on Friday.
yeah, yeah, and then
Sorry, I'm pulling up right
so
now.
like I see from a distance, and I'm like, wait, I'm like, cause he like sent me a picture of like where she was sitting at, and so I was like, wait, that's the spot where she's at. I'm like, wait, and I'm getting close, and I'm like, that don't look like her, and then I'm like, oh shit, she don't take the picture, so I was just like.
Did you just keep driving by?
I turned around. And I just went back home.
Wow.
And then I said that my mom called me and I had to go back home.
Did she see you? Did she say she saw you?
I don't know.
That's insane, dude. Bruh,
Damn.
you know, it's...
Why do people No, well, I can understand why they catfish, but like
Like she didn't like.
why do
It
it?
wasn't like drastic. Like she had like the same color hair and stuff, but like her face was just like not the same. Like in her Instagram pictures, like she was like wearing a lot of makeup, but then in person, like she like wasn't wearing that much makeup, and I was like, oh.
Well, she was trying to go natural for you, bro. She wanted to show you who she really was. And you know what you did?
Is that what that is?
You know what you did?
Is that what that was?
You flipped the Yui on here. That's what you did.
Well,
You're like, you want me part of your script, but you're not in mine. And you just whoop, went the right.
Now I'm a different person, but like freshman year.
Chris Brown, like deuces. Sing it. Deuces. Ooh, whoa. How about you? No. Would you diss someone on a date like that? I was nice enough. I walked around the mall like 3 times.
I mean, it depends. Like, yeah, like if they came up to me and they're like, "Oh my god, the guy!" Like, if they were super sweet, like I'd be nice back. But I don't know. Like at the time, I probably wouldn't have been like. Depends on like when, yeah, because I probably wouldn't have been as like, harsh as you guys.
Damn, fuck.
Oh man, what a
Almost 20
I
now.
probably would have found a way to friend zone myself.
with the catfish girl. This time I got in the friend zone by a girl that catfished me, bro. God damn.
That'd be hilarious.
Has that ever happened to someone? Dude, I must have, like, somewhere out there. I gotta interview people, I guess. Have you ever been catfished? Or have you been friend zoned by someone you got catfished by? Have you been friend zoned by someone you've been catfished by?
Post them down in the comments.
I'll wait. Alright. That was funny. That was a funny discussion. Being catfished. Dude. That's...
Y'all make me seem like my asshole.
Those shows were always like funny to watch.
Not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Mine was like, I'm an asshole compared to you guys.
No, I won't do that.
Mm.
Like, I don't blame you for, like, what you did. Like, like if she didn't see me, I probably would have done the same. But if she saw me, and I'd know, like, shit.
Just don't. I don't know. What's it called? Oh.
Superstitious.
Superstitious, yes. Do you get like very... I wouldn't say superstitious. Do you get like... Are you a person that's on high alert?
Yeah.
Yeah? So like if you're at the house by yourself and you're like taking a shower...
Yeah.
Do you the person to like when you're washing your hair, you just like wash your hair really fast because you're too scared to fucking that something's gonna pop out when your eyes are closed?
Dude, I used to be.
No.
You're Eli's all in the shower. He's all,
I like to go out in the shower.
When I was little, yeah, I kind of used to.
I sage my house, so like there's no evil spirits in my house.
So as a kid, wait, when was the first? How young were you when you were home alone for the first time?
Dude, I don't know because whenever I was.
Was it young?
No, because. Like Home Alone, no, because I always had a sibling watching me. I was
Facts.
the youngest. Plus,
That's facts.
I was always, you know,
Mm.
I would, like had a parent there, or I was always like an auntie's house, grandma's house.
I see.
Like,
Well, you are the youngest,
yeah,
so
when I was home alone for the
Yeah.
first time, like it was like freshman year.
Mm.
Yeah.
God, wow.
Yeah.
How about you, Fuego? How young?
Legit, like yeah.
How young were you when you were home alone, for the first time?
He's grabbing right now.
Not bad. I didn't really eat dinner till now. Trying to think. Like totally by myself, cause like I had like a bunch of siblings.
No, totally by yourself.
I don't know. I had like 5 siblings growing up. So like the only time I was like ever alone was like one time I got suspended in like freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. There was always like someone home.
Yeah. Same with me.
That's crazy. Maybe that just says a lot. That probably says a lot, like who I am now.
Like there was times like when my parents were gone. Like my parents were like my mom would like go to work like at night, and so like we'd be left alone at night. But it would be like all my siblings in the house, and so like.
Well, I see, and I can't remember like what summer it was, but there was a summer where like I used to just always be like in the community center when I was younger. Me and my brother would always be in the community center, but if we found like sports to do, then we wouldn't be in it. So mainly my brother really wasn't much in it because he was doing sports, and I kind of just like held back on sports. So my mom like there was a summer where my mom put me in it, but she was like, if you don't want to go, like you don't have to, like just if you feel like if you wake up early enough, I'll take you. And I was like, okay. And most times I didn't. So there was a summer I just stayed there. I just go like to my community pool and just like swim early in the morning, and then like go back home and like shower, and then just like be like home alone, but like not late at night. But like have the house to myself up until like my dad got home around like say 2-3 o'clock.
I see.
I guess the only time I've had like the house like to myself like overnight and stuff was like I was already an adult and stuff. I had like my like when I had the apartment then, or like when like my brother goes out of town, like.
Yeah. But like my dad hardly ever like went out or did anything, so like he was almost always like home at the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Hardly.
that's
Yeah. Or
crazy.
if he was out, I was probably out with him. If I was not out with him, yeah.
Cause you're like the oldest sibling, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, your siblings are still kind of. Oh, yeah.
The first time I was by myself was 7.
Cause I'm the middle child, so.
Hmm. I swear to God, my 7th birthday, I got a flip phone. Flip phone was my birthday gift when I was 7 years old, and so after there'd be like a couple days in the week that like my uncle would be working and my mom would be working, because I was with my mom over the weekdays and my dad over the weekends, and my mom would have school after work, so she would get home at 6 and I would get off at 3. So after school I'd go home and just be home by myself for like 3 hours, just do homework, play GameCube, eat some ramen. That was my life for like yeah. And I think that like really dictated like who I grew up to be, because I really don't care about being by myself. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't. I lived by myself for a whole year. I was chilling. Well, yeah, yeah. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. And
Wait,
so,
actually, hold on. Let me bring this back. I think there was a time where I was alone. It was like 8th grade to like freshman year, because it was like when I lived with my dad, and it was a time where I was the only kid of my dad's that was like living with him, and so like my dad would be at work or like he would go on dates with his like my stepmom at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like 8th grade, 9th grade, but like
How much could you do at that time?
What was that?
It's like, what much could you do at that time?
Oh, I was already smoking, so I was getting high as shit. I was like,
no,
Wow.
Like,
oh wait,
Because,
oh,
like, there was times when,
oh crap! Pause that. We have to.
Well,
We have to.
it's whatever. We don't get paid yet.
No, but like,
we don't get paid yet.
we got people's families watching.
you know what I say to that, Fuego?
Stop.
What you got up in there?
Coke.
Not Pepsi. That's for
Not-
sure.
uh,
That's for sure.
Not
That's
Pepsi, not
And that's
Pepsi.
as far as I like to see what's in my drink.
Pepsi.
King never forgets his crown.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I think you both know what I mean by that.
I don't.
I'll let your mind do the work.
What'd you say again?
A king never forgets his crown.
A king never forgets his crown. What does that have to do with?
I'm wearing my beanie.
Huh. I don't know. Any other discussions? Any other topics?
I don't know. Being about superstitious. I mean, I'm a little stitious, not superstitious though.
UFOs.
UFOs? Nah, there's bigger fish to fry than UFOs right now.
Do
I believe in UFOs though.
Do you think there's a life outside of Earth?
Like, what do you mean by that?
There's life.
Oh, like aliens and shit. Yeah.
I'd like to think that
Definitely.
we're not the only thing in this universe.
Dude, without a doubt, there's no way. Like, there's no way we're like.
Don't get me started on theories like this, bro. This.
Are you a theory expert?
I wouldn't say expert, but I love jumping down like rabbit holes,
Oh, rabbit holes.
like especially on TikTok.
Like Alice in Wonderland.
No, like a lot of like recently a lot of Egyptian ones, but like I like
Name one right now. Tell me right now. Tell one to them.
some about like the pyramids, and how like of course they were constructed and built, and how they each like brick is measured perfectly and aligned perfectly, and how the pyramid, like everything is like in place and not messed up, and how could they have like technology and the manpower back then when we don't even have some of that technology right now, and
Time travel.
and in some of the like Egyptian,
I'm just
like,
kidding.
I forget like some of the heads, like I don't know, like
Dude, ancient artifacts, without a doubt, are like the coolest thing ever. I'm not like that. They were just smarter. They're just better than us. They were just better. They're just ones of like upside down villages. They were upside down villages.
bro, there's just so many
How the
places on
fuck
Earth
were they
that
were
are
just
so-
like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna build a village up there. Like, fuck it. Like, they said I can't.
do it.
Fuck it. And then while the McDonald's on fucking Coors and Central's breaking down, don't even know what the fuck to do. The ice cream machine doesn't work. The niggas building upside down villages back then. It's like, how you feel about
Like
that?
a bat. Bruh, like I don't know. There's like so many places on Earth, like on Earth
Babies
that I
must have
wanna,
died back then. Like, I'm not gonna lie with you. Like, imagine that.
that'd
Your
be
kid
tough living.
just walks right out the door and just bloop. Psh.
And he'd be like,
That's
"Oh,
horrible thought. That's a horrible thought. But like,
Well,
that's the
well,
first thing
learned the hard way.
that's the first thing I had in my head.
he learned the hard way. That's all the dad's thinking.
You don't learn. You don't live and you learn. Like, you don't live and learn for that situation.
I don't know. I couldn't live like that. Could you live like that?
I could live. Yeah.
Upside down, like.
Yeah.
No.
I could.
Actually, honestly,
I have to see this
Yeah.
house layout.
yeah,
I have to
I
see
could
how
do
this
it.
guy's living.
That'd be, yeah.
Look up
Imagine if, like,
upside
the
down
floor was,
village
like-
right now.
Imagine if like the floor was like glass too.
Hold this.
You're
Hold
looking
this.
down. That'd be sick.
That'd be sick. Dude, imagine like having like a mansion with a pool with glass underneath. Have you seen like mansions with like 2-story pools?
Yes.
And they have like glass underneath. Bro, I'm like, that's so sick. But like, I'd like love to just get like goggles and just like look, just trip out.
I don't know. I feel like you could get scarred for life with one of those pools if you're in the bottom level. If you look out and stuff's going on top.
True, but I like me. I would in the like I probably that fear would kick in for me. But in my head, I'd just be like, no, like why why is like I don't know, like in my head I'm just always like no, like I always like kick myself out of it. I'm like no, like the glass wouldn't be there, like
I'm cream hooking a
it's
bath
I'm
bomb.
gonna be okay type of thing, like you know.
Yeah.
So, but I could see like how it could like strike fear into people, but I always thought that was like so sick. Did you end up finding pictures?
No, my bad. No, I got lost in the sauce. My bad.
How long has the video been going for?
I don't
That's a
know.
good question.
Oh, 44. Huh, look
Should
at
we
that.
end it soon? One more topic?
Oh yeah, we got one more topic in this. Anyone got funny? Some funny?
Man, anything funny happened during the week?
Anything funny? Well, wait, my bad. First off, thank y'all for watching episode 9.
Yeah.
That was
You're
a
welcome.
funny episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I had a lot of you guys come text me. I heard a lot of reviews saying that they loved it. They thought it
Yep.
was hilarious. They loved Gabe. They loved Mr. Trash. They said they wanted to see him back. They saw Fuego for a second. Fuego made a little cameo in the episode as
Yes,
well.
sir.
I thought it was pretty. It was a great, and just thank you. That shit was.
Yeah, that was a fun episode. It was. I mean, thank y'all for.
Thank Gabe. Thank
tuning in.
Trash. I gotta thank them two the most.
Mhm.
They were carrying the
we gotta have 'em
workload.
back, yeah,
Yeah, we gotta have them back.
for
And
sure.
it's just adding on to the collection of people that we got on here.
Mhm.
We got Jaden, we got Trash, we got Fuego, we got
You already went over this last
Delaney, we
episode.
got. No, did I?
Adrian.
Yeah,
Adrian.
did I already?
Mhm.
My bad. My bad. But you know what? We didn't do Fuego, so he's here now.
Yes, sir.
He's
No,
here
you
now.
Did. You were like Fuego, and that's when he started calling. Yeah, but what sucked
You
about,
see,
like,
and I was
that
talking
last
about you, and I guess it happened. I got magic powers. Ooh, that's a discussion.
Oh.
Magic powers that I have.
Chris is like I don't know. He's scary sometimes.
He's a little creepy. He's a little insane.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Go on, tell him.
Go ahead.
Well,
Government's gonna come after you in a couple days.
imagine I just go missing. I'm just
Chris
like,
goes missing. This is why.
what if I went missing? Wait, put a pause on my magic power. What if I went missing? What would you do? Like,
I'm
like,
like,
it's
oh, you haven't seen the boys, but me and him would become. I'd become Butcher and he'd be Huey, basically.
No, fucking. Nah, I'd be like. You'd be Butcher, really? I think I'd do the accent. Oi.
I don't know. Like,
Well, I don't know. It's a really tough.
So-
It's a really hard selection between Huey,
No, it's okay.
Butcher, Huey. But yeah, we'd be like the boys coming after you.
yeah.
so like, I didn't envision this. You come into work on Monday.
No. Just watch the show The Boys, and just imagine you're the main character's wife. That's all I gotta say.
I ain't no one's wife. But
Oh, you are in this.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. If you said.
I thought the
happens if
main
you were
character's
missing-
like Huey though.
Huh?
The main character is kind of Huey.
Yeah, the main character is Huey. Oh well, but like, yeah, but I mean Butcher, I would say is also like kind of a main character too.
True.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, because Annie's Starlight. MM.
I like Starlight.
The whole reason why Butcher came up to Huey was
Frenchie.
because of what happened to.
Robin.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. A Train. Here comes A Train.
Is your dumbass?
My brother looks like A-Train with my glasses.
Dude, for real.
You
Throw on
do?
the A-Train glasses.
My
And
brother.
just, oh my god, bro, for Halloween he's gotta be A-Train.
Yes. You're,
My brother has to be A-Train.
Dude, I'm buying him
Yes.
a freaking outfit, and I'm getting him an A-Train outfit.
He'll probably do it, honestly. My brother
Dude,
don't care.
You know what's cool is if you always paid attention to like when he ran,
Eli
like,
should
you
be
could
the
always hear a
deep.
train. It was, zoom. I always thought that was pretty cool.
should Eli go as the deep? I'm kidding.
Stop.
Is that
really?
the fish guy?
Yes.
The guy that fucks fish?
Yes.
You fuck fish?
No, stop. Dude, what's funny is like in the show.
How do you know that?
He showed me an episode of him fucking a fish.
You should have
I-
that one.
I showed him. I don't think I can say it.
that one.
Dude, I showed him. That's like,
He showed him that one.
that's his. Like that's like I showed him just like the parts where they're at the house.
Oh, he was raw dogging that fish.
It was an octopus.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that. God damn it.
You watched it a couple times, didn't
No, I
you?
watched it one time and I was just like traumatized.
You watched it one time, you were
Dude,
traumatized.
because he was like, bro, like, what's the worst that can happen? That, and I'm like, oh, bro, that's like, that's like, that's what happens. I was like, bro, that's like not the worst thing that can happen.
Mm.
And so I showed him. I was like, bro, like, just watch this episode, like, and he just saw like everything go haywire, absolute chaos, just breaking that
Should have
house.
showed him the last episode.
Huh?
Should have showed him the last episode.
I mean, he kind of did watch parts of it when we were watching it, I guess.
Sure. Oh yeah, you did, huh?
I'm not gonna say what happens, but I do remember seeing bits and pieces of
bro,
it. I was too busy
crazy.
playing Street Fighter and getting my ass kicked. I fucking hate Zangief. Fuck Zangief.
Bro, I wouldn't be, bro. I don't know who would I be. Bro, for shits and gigs, I'd be Homelander. I'd dye my hair, slick it back. I'd get like, I don't know if I get blue contacts.
You'd go
but I'd
blonde?
get the
So,
suit.
so if you could pick any power from there, you would pick Homelander.
If I have to pick a power.
Yeah.
No, translucent, because he has that diamond skin.
Oh, you're
He can literally, he can't die except for the one way he does in the show, but we won't say how.
You already know what I'm gonna pick. Hold up.
Who you gonna pick?
The A Train.
A Train.
I could only have his. I have his head. I have his theme song playing in my head. Like
Dude, you just
That's
can't
what-
have the problems he has in the show.
I'm not gonna get addicted to V.
Yeah.
what's the V?
You gotta watch the show.
You gotta watch the show. What's that?
Mm. The needles. Mm.
He
I
saw a
see.
little bit of that, but he saw the green stuff.
Oh yeah.
Mm. I got a topic. Quick discussion. So while we were going through, like yesterday or the day before yesterday, whenever, I was going through this channel, and I watched a bit of pieces of the first episode, and man, the fuck happened? Like,
Man, I was in an apartment.
we are not the same people. And then the first episode he was on got taken down, so you can't even see where he looked like. But
My hair grew out.
his hair grew.
Got the glasses.
Yeah,
Don't put the glasses on.
that was crazy. What you think? What would you say your transformation was like? Are you satisfied where you are from that to here for like for where we are?
Overall,
Mm.
I would say yeah, because I'm not in an apartment. I'm in a house. There's been some bumps in the road, some major ones, but I mean, dude, it's kind of crazy, bro. Sometimes, like, and I don't know if like this makes me weird, but like I'll compare my life to like my cousin's life, and I'm like, I just feel like I'm doing much better than most. I don't like to brag, because karma's a son of a gun, and it comes to bite me back in the worst ways, but yeah. So I
Alright,
can't
alright.
complain.
Mm.
How about you guys? I like where I'm at.
All right. So I'm not gonna say like I do like where I'm at, but I, like at the same time I'm not satisfied. If that makes sense.
You're content with
Like-
where you're at? Yeah.
Like I know where I'm at, and I'm like, and I realize where I'm at, and I'm like, and I appreciate everything I do have,
Mhm.
even the things like that are bad in my life. I appreciate that for like shaping me into who I'm gonna be, and so it's like I am content with like everything. I'm happy with everything, but I'm not satisfied with where I'm going, and I still want to do more shit. If that makes sense. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished. I like it. We're not taking up these chords now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Me? Well, I feel like, me personally, like, I feel like if I was a Pokemon, I'm like, at first, the first episode, I was like the baby Pokemon. There's like 3 stages to this bitch.
Yeah.
And there was just that time period
Yeah.
where I was just,
Are you Charmeleon right now?
I'm Charmeleon right now. Something just clicked. And then here we are. I feel like
I've definitely
I'm
grown a
free. I
lot.
feel like that time we took, the pause that we took was necessary for me to just I just needed it, you know.
Mhm.
And here we are. I feel like this shit's even better. I feel like like it's more. Not gonna say it wasn't. I'm not gonna say what it was back then wasn't real, but now it feels like the real deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
it's an evolving process.
and it's still growing. And you know what?
This might become the regular setup. To be
Wait,
honest.
wait. We're gonna get the camera tomorrow. So does that mean we're gonna get vlog episodes closer than you think? Does that mean we're gonna get vlog episodes closer than we think?
I think so.
I think vlog episodes are coming 2 weeks from now. Within 2 weeks.
Future.
Within 2 weeks. We had to learn a couple tweaks. There's a couple tweaks we're gonna have to learn real quick. We're not sponsored, but vlog
There's
episodes
gonna-
are real closer than you think. And man, oh man, do we have a lot of stuff to come up soon. Just we've already gone through this part. I'm not gonna go through it for the umpteenth time,
This is
but
it.
I think this is it. You know, he's got something to show.
Shout out the Washington Redskins.
Shout out. Nope. Dan Snyder.
No.
Unless Dan Snyder gives me the Washington Commanders, I'm not representing Washington.
Not in this household.
I represent the
You gotta
Washington.
be messed up.
Oh, yeah, you got Cowboys fan. Fuck my bad.
No, you chilling. Rest in peace.
Did you hate Redskins? Did you hate the Redskins?
No, I think I hate the Commanders more than the Redskins. If I'm being honest,
Why?
Redskins never did anything wrong. And everything they got two bowls respectively.
Yeah.
But like, the Commanders came in. They came in weird. They came in funky. They were the football team for a little bit. I liked them as the football team.
Mm.
They became the Commanders and they became weird.
Nah.
In my opinion.
Should they have been Washington Warriors?
I like the Warriors.
I like Warriors better.
But I could also see where they fucking like the basketball team as well, and they're like,
yeah.
oh, we're not even gonna get a lot of stuff because then there's
Wait, I'm trying to think
backlash.
of, like,
Bro, that could like the branding though could have been crazy.
I mean, there's baseball teams with the same names as.
Yeah. Well, the Cleveland Indians, they were the baseball team for a little bit.
The Guardians.
Now that's right. They're the Guardians.
Isn't there a baseball team called the Giants?
Yes.
Yeah.
San Francisco Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a football team called the Giants.
No, there's not.
There's the New York Giants and the San Francisco Giants. But yeah.
Two truth and one lie. All right, I got one for Eli. Eli's having a kid soon.
What about the Falcons and the Falcons?
All right, that's where we end the episode. Thank you again for watching. We love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.